Footwork and Jeet Kune Do. Why is footwork and Jeet Kune Do so important? So hi guys, in today's video we're going to talk about footwork in Jeet Kune Do and how to do it right and why it's very, or better to say it's the most important thing in Jeet Kune Do when it comes to moving, kicking and punching. So first of all, you have to start with the right positioning your feet when you want to move. So you see many people when they are standing in the stance or in the structure, they are standing wrong way. So the power delivery when they attack or when they move goes actually in the wrong direction. That's why it's very important how you place your feet when you're doing your steps, your push-up, your advancing forward to the opponent or even retreating. Usually in Jeet Kune Do you should stay in long and middle distance toe-to arc, so the front foot is on the same line with the arch of the rear foot, and on that same line is the opponent. So when you stay like this and when you want to push to the opponent, so the power goes in right direction. So you move to the opponent. Or when you retreat, so you can retreat fast backwards. That's very important to understand. You see some people stay pretty twisted. The left leg is too far left out and then it's twisted like this and the upper body goes like this. The problem is when you stand like this, okay, even slightly, and now when you would push and you just make a step, you won't go this direction, but you actually go this direction. So you have to turn and move. So you move essentially like a fencer. This is how your feet should be positioned before you move. This is purely about functionality. When you're closer to the opponent, then you can go from here to here, okay, or from here to here, so you move off the side. You would use different techniques for close quarters. So the other thing is, you see some people use footwork with no meaning or no sense behind it. They just move in sake of moving. When you look at Bruce Lee's footage from the Long Beach, 1967, you can see that he never moved too much. He moved only when he had to move, to attack or to counter. So that's the idea in Jeet Kune Do. You don't go just move all the time and you move and you move and you see people move and do all the time a footwork with no meaning behind it. The other thing is you see often people have kind of stiff footwork, so they move like a 70-year-old man with knee problems. So if you have knee problems, okay, then you can move like this. If you don't have any knee problems, then you should use this joint for your movement. So when you're like this and you move here and here and you don't shift your body weight in the direction you want to move, then you're really stiff. So you should really use these joints so you can move and you shift your weight and move. Even if you go to side, you shift your weight and you shift your weight, and then you can move while you attack, and you can move fast when you punch, and you can move fast when you kick. And if you're like stiff, if your legs are too straight, then you can't move as well and you're pretty slow on your legs. Don't be lazy on the legs. Use your legs, even if you bob and weave, use your legs. Just for an example, when you punch a straight lead, you use mainly your left leg to propel yourself forward, so you can build up the force from the ground, from your legs to the target. And when you're stiff like this and you would step, you cannot even push. You just fall forward. You just use gravity. But if you use really your joints and you use your muscles and you're not stiff, so you can use your left leg, okay, to punch, then you can really accelerate fast and punch fast. And same is when you go backwards and it comes to you, you go backwards and you use your footwork and you can angle off and you can go here. If you use right and the left, then you can also use your legs, and after the hook, then you can also, everything goes from legs. Even if you go here and then another hook, you go from here, and then you go from here, you push from the leg, and you use your legs. If you're too stiff, this would look like this. Don't be stiff like a 70 years old man with knee problems. Even if a 70 years old man with knee problems maybe talk to you and he look like this, don't be like this. So you use your legs, be flexible on the legs. This is very important, so you can accelerate fast backwards, forwards, and even to the side. Most important thing is you angle off, you use your footwork, so you turn yourself in a right angle to the target you want to attack. That's only achievable with your footwork. So same as with legs. If you're too stiff and you do the side kick, you kick like this. You don't want to kick like this. You want to be flexible. You want to use your shuffle, and you want to use the side kick from your joints and kick. And you kick through the leg. Here you can kick fast, and everything is up to the footwork. If footwork is not right, everything else is wrong, because this is the most important thing. And always remember, you don't punch with your hands, you punch with your legs, because everything comes from here. Positioning. If you go from one hook, you go to other one, you turn. So if you're stiff on the legs, this looks like only rotation, but no weight shifting, no stepping. Use always your leg muscles. The other thing is to do the correct weight shift. You can see also some people shifting their weight too much. If they move, or when they punch, they lean too far forward. This is also a thing you don't want to do. You want to shift your weight only as much as you need. But so you also be able to change the direction if you have to move in other directions. So you can do this if your weight is too much on one side, then you cannot change the direction anymore. If you're stiff, you cannot change the direction anymore. So you want to don't be stiff and don't shift your weight too much, and also not too little. So these things we teach in our schools, in our groups. Like I say, when we're able to train again, you can come by and train with us and with our other groups all over the world. Check the link below. And yeah, well guys, that's all for today, and see you next time.